Hello, Kehilat Tzion. We're on Erev Shabbat, Parashat Vayechi, Asara B'Tevet. In our parasha, the story of Yosef and his brothers comes to an end. Yaakov passes away, and Yosef's brothers are scared. What will Yosef do to them? Will Yosef actually come out against them, punish them? He will, rightly so, be angry at them for everything that they've done. They're scared that maybe Yosef is like Esav, that Esav told himself that he will wait until Yitzchak dies and then he will kill Yaakov. Maybe Yosef is doing the same. He waited for Yaakov to die, and now he will come out against all his brothers and punish them for what they have done to him. And they make up a story, and they tell him, Yaakov asked such and such, and Yosef starts crying. He cries while they're talking. And Rav Lichtenstein, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, explains that he's crying because he realizes that no matter what an effort he put in for his brothers, he gave them food, he gave them a place to live, he spoke to them, he explained to them theologically why everything is okay, and still they don't trust him. They still worry what he's going to do to them. They still feel detached. They're not emotionally connected to him. Physically, they've been united in one place, but emotionally, they feel detached. And Yosef cries. But our parasha doesn't end with Yosef crying like that. After Yosef goes back and tells them that it's all from Hashem, the parasha adds two words. He consoles them and he talks to them. He talks to their heart. He manages to convince them. He manages to speak to them in such a way that they feel that Yosef is really and truly their brother. The brotherhood has been restored. Maybe one shouldn't even say restored, because maybe it was never there from the beginning. But in this moment, at the end of Sefer Bereshit, Yosef manages to unite with his brothers and to become one entity with them. They're not separated anymore. They live together in Egypt, but really they live together in Egypt. They're completely connected at this time. There's trust, there's belief, they're one nation. And we know that Yaakov tells Ephraim u'Menashe b'chai yevarech Yisrael, that everyone in Am Yisrael should bless their children, that their children should be like Ephraim u'Menashe. And one of the explanations is that Ephraim u'Menashe are the first siblings who didn't have a rivalry, even though they had a reason to have, and they still were deeply connected. And Yosef manages to take this model from his children and manage to bring it up to his brothers, and they have this unification. The Chumash Bereshit ends with Achdut Yisrael, which I think is very, very important. And of course, this is something for us to take to each other. Many parts in Am Yisrael don't trust each other. People think that one side is making mistakes, the other is lying, this one is doing things for dishonest reasons. And our parasha is there in order to show what an effort Yosef puts into convincing his brothers that they're one, that he's with them, that he's together with them, and the fact that it's possible to manage to close this gap and come together and unite even after the hardest and most challenging events happen. Shabbat Shalom.